had a chance to sit down before. It's been a couple years. You were
Yeah.
like one of my first interviews I ever did with an artist. Yeah.
Wow.
So, you know, I've been trying to get you for a while to come through here to Intune, but
Yes.
you've been like real busy. But you're here now.
Yeah.
So let everybody
glad.
know where they can find you on social media and where they can find your music.
So right now I do have a single out called Crazy Money. You can find that on all social platforms, all digital platforms, Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. My name is Dria the Artist, so you can follow me everywhere at Dria the Artist. That's SoundCloud, YouTube, like anything you can think of, Dria the Artist. So that's DRIA the Artist.
I like that Crazy Money joint.
Thank
That
you.
shit.
That shit hard though. It's definitely hard though.
Thank
Cars
y'all.
and
Dancing and shit. Yeah. That's lit.
Yeah, thank you.
That shit was lit, man, for real, man. So, like, you know, you got a lot of shit going on for yourself. You feel me? Not only do you sing, you rap, you write, and you act. You feel me? So, like, doing all that you have done, how do you balance all of that? And what are you getting the most out of at this point in your career?
At this point, I'm getting the most out of music, of course, because that's been my main focus for a long time. So it's mainly music, but I've been able to balance it because I just love entertaining. That's why I call myself the artist, because I can't put myself in a box to like, all right, I'm about to do this R&B album. I'm going to be spitting bars somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like all around the board. I can't really choose what's better for me. I just like art and entertainment. So wherever I fit in this year, you know, maybe next year it might be acting. Yeah, after that it might be something different, but it's just like I have to do it regardless of what it is.
So you've been in a few situations as far as label-wise. Now, where you at right now?
Right now I'm signed to Red Fox Entertainment.
Yeah. How did that relationship come about with Red Fox?
I was working with the A&R, Yagi Lee A&R Gods, and we were trying to do like a collaborative mixtape with like maybe 5 to 7 artists in Baltimore, right? So we all came together and we were looking for studios, and Red Fox Entertainment had a studio on Maryland Avenue. So we showed up, and then I realized like, oh wait a minute, this is a label. Like, and the way he was moving, like we both just liked each other's drive. Like we did 30 songs for that mixtape in 30 days.
God,
so he kind of saw me like grind it out and was just like, damn, you know. So I signed a deal. We put out Crazy Money, and since then it's just been lovely.
Crazy Money, that's the one.
That motherfucker look good.
y'all.
That motherfucker look good.
I ain't bullshit. That's the one.
Who came up with the concept of the video Crazy Money?
Of the video, the funny thing is the cover, right? So you know the cover, I'm like sitting down with a gun in my hand and shit. Like, it's,
Yeah, we gotta talk about that too.
yeah. So because the video I had in mind was like way crazier than what it was. I was supposed to be a hit girl, and I was supposed to go around and like, dude gave me a bag of money and go shoot some niggas up or whatever. All of that.
Okay.
They go
So
get the
why
money.
did-
So
why
that's
did
what it
you
was
do
supposed
that?
to be, because it was too much.
That was too much.
And I was ready. I was ready for the video to come out. So I was just like, fuck it. Let me just figure something out. So let's just get in the alley, get on the car, rent some nice shit or whatever. And
Shit was lit.
yeah, it was dope.
Maybe you can do like a part 2 and you can do that.
I'm thinking about
like
that,
the
like,
remix or
yeah,
something.
I'm thinking about that because a lot of people been trying to get on it. So yeah.
Yeah, we have a rapper sitting at this table too.
Rio.
Yo, yeah.
Rio.
Yeah, and I seen the video. You was nice, yo. You really nice though. Yo, cause I get happy about other artists though. You know what I'm saying? You know I ain't a selfish person, man. So I love when there's another talented person, man. You know what I'm saying? So what inspires you to keep making this good music? What's next?
Anything inspires me. Oh wait, what's next or what inspires
What's
me?
inspired you? Like what take you to the next level? as far as the
Anything
music?
inspires me. Like I said, music is in me. So I kind of like, I tried to quit like 5 times before, and somebody booking me for a show, and I find it again. So it's like I can't quit. You know, so
You're too talented to
everything
quit.
inspires me. Like anything inspires me. Sitting here looking at y'all do a radio interview about just regular stuff inspired me to want to write. You know what I'm saying? Like anything can inspire me. So I don't know.
That's dope. So, you know, you've been doing this shit since, what, you like, what, 12, 13? 10? 10? That's crazy, but it's like you really been like busting moves since, you know, you're preteen to your teenage.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but we need to shout out the fact she was on The Wire.
Yeah.
She's on The Wire?
Get into that.
Oh, yeah?
You busted out of
Very
moves.
young.
And speaking of the fact that you was on The Wire, you know what I mean? You was on 106 in Park and all this other fly shit that most people would look at and strive like, yo, one day I'm going to be there. But you actually got to fucking be on the Wild Out Wednesday. How was that experience?
Yo, so like when I was little, when I was like 12, I used to interview myself in the room with teddy bears and shit. I think I told you that the last interview. Like, I'm serious. Like, so I would sit there with Free and AJ though. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to them with my teddy bears. So when I got a chance to be on Wild Out Wednesday, it was Terrence and Roxy, but it was just as good. It was the same platform. And, you know, I always thought I would be interviewed going on 106 in Park, but I got a chance to be on Wild on Wednesday, and it was amazing. Like, I tried to numb myself because I didn't want to get too excited. Like, so I was real calm the whole time trying to take it all in. It was a song I came out with called She Go Harder.
She Go Harder.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, I'm just sitting here like, damn, you to perform this joint?
Yeah, I know, right? I probably. Yeah, it was cool.
No, but so you've been acting, you've been doing your thing, you know what I mean, with that. How important was womb work to your acting lifestyle? Like, how important was that to you?
Womb work was important to my life. Like, to be honest with you, it's a conglomerate of mamas, ladies, older ladies that kind of came together, and it's like a family-oriented entertainment. You know, we do stage plays against HIV prevention, suicide prevention, and we went all up and down the East Coast and everywhere else to like do these plays with music. So when I got with them, I was 13, I believe, and I was still like, I was performing, but they took me out of my shell to be able to do acting, like stage plays, like skits and stuff on stage. So that took me out of my element completely, and now I'm just like free as I don't know what on stage.
Crazy.
Right.
So I mean, it helped me with performing, but it also was instrumental in my getting the wire, because like they came, the casting agency came to Womb Work to ask for kids, and they kind of sent me, and I did it. So
How did that feel, like making it to the wire? Like, I mean, was that kind of like, you know, like you're excited to get the role, but was it like nerve wracking because you're with such great actors?
Not really. I think I was 15 at the time when I did it, and I think it was, for me, I think I was already doing plays a lot, stage plays, acting. So it was kind of like natural, like, all right, this is just another job. That's kind of how I looked at it at the time. But when I was on set one day, Ernest Dickinson was there, and he did Juice. So he was the director for Juice, and I'm sitting there like, dude, like, this dude directed Juice. Right. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's when I started realizing, like, yo, it's some heavy hitters. Like, so I befriended a lot of people that was like the four main guys that was on the Naaman and Tristan and all of them, Mac Wilds or whatever. We were all cool, so sometimes I would go to their scenes. Like, I wasn't in those scenes, but I would just go, met Method Man. It was just like dope just to be able to be around that type of energy and clout. You feel me? Like, never.
You was in, so now what's the guy, Michael B. Jordan? What's his name from the
Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, he was on like the first season.
Oh yeah, he was.
Second season.
Tripping.
I was only on the fourth season. That was the kids' scenes and stuff like that.
That was the school situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
That shit's crazy, yo. But like to see that you come from that to you still doing your thing with music and everything. How's been the transition from between acting and making music? Is there any real difference between the two, because you're coming up with concepts and storylines for your music? Now, how was, like, you know, what's the contrast between
I think all entertainment goes hand in hand, to be honest. With singing, I was singing first, and then I got into acting. So I'm always going to go back to singing. It's not a bad transition for me. It's just, this is my job. Like, I feel like this is what I'm supposed to do. So for me, it's like I just got to put myself into this role, whether it's, okay, I sing and rap, so sometimes I get booked for like singing shows where I gotta do like strictly soul R&B. So I'll cover up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, sing my Jasmine Sullivan or my Fantasia or whatever, Beyonce or whatever, but when I'm rapping, I'm playing a role, you know what I'm saying? It's like, right now I'm about to spit for you niggas, like, it's something completely different.
Time to turn
So
up.
it's
She
all
can really rap. Don't sleep on her either.
The wild part about I can tell she can rap, look how she just
is.
transformed just now. I can spit for you niggas for
Real
real.
life. Right.
It's in role though.
They were
That's what I'm
scared.
saying.
They
Like,
were scared.
I'm a Gemini too, so
I was about to
it's
say that.
easy for me to just kind of, you know.
But that's dope. You know what I mean? You got the duality thing going on with you and shit. Do you ever find it hard in any of your occupations? Like, man, this shit's getting stressful. Like,
Yo, what?
yeah.
I cry real tears over music. And I'm talking like, I could be in a studio and I hear something and like the sounds just clashed. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is, like, I'll get emotional over that. Like, I'm real emotional over music because, like, I've been doing it for a long time. So by this point in time, it's just like, I mean, I gotta make it. And when you say make it, it's not really the fame or even the money per se. I just think I just want people to hear me because I've been doing it for so long. It's like I got something to prove to myself that I can do this. Like,
You got it, man.
I like that. I never heard somebody say that though. Cause it's not the fame, it's that I gotta prove it. Just want them to hear me. I like that, yo.
What do you want them to hear? Like, what do you want them to take away from your music?
That's a good question. I want them to take away that anything you go through in life, like you can literally put it into a song, and that art is like your outlet for anything. Like I've been through a lot in life, and it takes for me to put it in a song for me to get over it. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I just want people to feel good. I also want people to just, I know this might sound selfish, but just acknowledge that, like, this girl really, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen to my music, because I've been working for a long time. So, I don't know. I think I just need that validation. Like,
I think every artist want to be heard, though.
Let me know you hear me. I am here, nigga. You can see us.
But my passion won't never die, though. Right. Like, whether you hear me or not, it's never going to go nowhere.
But we hear you, though. Little do you know, people out here checking for you, they listening. You feel me? We threw the promo joint up, and motherfuckers is like, yeah, that's it. You feel me? And it's good when you get the one joint where you get that first song, not one song, but you get that first song, that's the one. You know what I'm saying? At least to open the door for you, because I know you got a whole bunch of more music.
I do. That's why I was just smirking, because it's funny, because everybody love Crazy Money. So the follow-up got to be dope. And I got like 10 songs right now that's recorded. I'm like, yo, which one should be, like, I don't know how to follow up.
I think that's the hardest thing, though, is to come up with the follow-up.
Yeah, like, I don't even know if I wanted to be singing or rapping.
Right.
Like,
but
that's the hard part.
I think, for real, you should give some rap shit to him, man. And I know we're going to get some rapping tonight, though, right? We got something for us?
Well, we're actually going to get into some of her music first. So we're going to actually go to break and check out, of course, Crazy Money. And she brought us some more music also.
Good.
So make sure you check it out.
You already know what it is. Intimate Radio will be back.